All right, so Ben Affleck won't be calling the shots for Batman after all. We've got that story. But first, did the Grammys guest list just get a little shorter? Despite being nominated for a handful of the Grammys' most prestigious awards, it sounds like Drake might be a no-show. He's got a tour stop in Manchester, England scheduled for the same night. Apparently, that was planned on purpose because Drake doesn't think the Grammys are all that representative. And he's not the only major nominee planning to skip. Justin Bieber, who's up for 4 awards, is also reportedly making other plans for the same reason as Drake. Meanwhile, Kanye West has said he would not attend the show if Frank Ocean wasn't nominated. And since Ocean didn't even submit his album for consideration, West might make good on his promise. So, will they all really boycott? We'll have to wait and see what happens on February 12th. But we do know Bieber's ex will be there. It sounds like Selena Gomez will be the Weeknd's +1 for all Grammy weekend events. Both are also planning to attend the show. After all, The Weeknd is performing. But it sounds like, as of right now, they're not sitting together. The Weeknd has apparently put in a request to get that changed ASAP. Of course, both were at the Grammys last year. The Weeknd walked the red carpet with his now ex, Bella Hadid. And Gomez came with Taylor Swift.
Time you learn what it means to be a man.
Ben Affleck is dropping out of directing his standalone Batman project. He's still on board to star as the Dark Knight and to produce the film. But he won't be sitting in the director's chair. Apparently, it was a joint decision made by Warner Brothers and Affleck himself for the sake of making the best film possible. In a statement, Affleck says, quote, "Performing this role demands focus, passion, and the very best performance I can give. It has become clear that I cannot do both jobs to the level they require." Reports say this decision has nothing to do with the major disappointment of Affleck's most recent directing job, Live by Night, which turned out to be a very expensive box office flop. In the meantime, the Caped Crusader will hit the big screen before then, albeit in a less svelte, more block form. Canadian funny man Will Arnett voices the lead in the Lego Batman movie, reprising his character from the surprise hit The Lego Movie. And Arnett is joined by a fellow Canuck in Gotham City, Michael Cera. Terry Hart caught up with him.
It's the Batcave! Gosh, oh my gosh, look, it's the Bathtub!
Don't touch that.
So what are they carrying on from the Lego movie to now the Lego Batman movie?
I guess the humor, you know, like the pace, like joke, 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 and they all work. It's fun.
Here you are, the voice of Robin. Where was the Robin voice that you wanted to find?
I don't know. You kind of go into this like hypnotic state. You're like in a sound studio.
Luckily for us, you left your costume back in... Oh, no, under your clothes.
Catch it in theaters next Friday. Keanu Reeves hit the red carpet in LA last night for the premiere of his action sequel, John Wick Chapter 2. Terry actually chatted with Reeves just beforehand to talk about reprising his role as the legendary hitman.
What is it, do you think, why audiences love you in this role so much?
I don't know, but all I can say is I love the role. I root for him. I don't know, maybe the role is a good fit for me.
It's a great fit for you. This is one of those rare movies too, Keanu. It's like a talk-back movie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like you are yelling at the screen.
Mr. Wick, do enjoy your party.
John Wick Chapter 2 hits theaters February 10th. And tune in here next week for the rest of Terry's chat with Reeves.
It is a highlight of the social calendar. It's the highlight of the fashion calendar here in Canada.
The Canadian Arts and Fashion Awards, also known as CAFA, revealed this year's nominees for its annual awards, celebrating the best and brightest in the Canadian fashion industry.
What's so great with Canadian designers, they're walking that line of pushing it but not too much, sort of respecting that Canadian class.
Among this year's nominees, Sid Nigam and Matthew Gallagher. All right, the CAFAs take place April 7th. Of course, we will be there for all of the fashion-forward moments.